throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. But this time it's not about escaping. We don't feel like it. We don't feel like it. 'Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. We both have thoughts of leaving when thoughts get thrown around. But we keep going on believing, and on till we're all cried out. 'Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. But this time it's not about escaping. We don't feel like it. We don't feel like it. Cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it.
Welcome to ancient bristlecone pine forest. This is the world's oldest living organisms. This is the Methuselah Trail, which the Methuselah tree is the oldest living organism, period, dating back to 2,833 BC. The only thing outdating that is Prometheus, which was over 5,000 years old, but that got cut down. And both those are outdating the first alphabet by 1,800 years, which is fucking incredible. These are so old, and it is a joy to be in this glorious forest. All right, so Bear's Lodge, also known as Bear's Teepee, formerly now known as Devil's Tower. It has a lot of myth and legends that go about it, but they all kind of go in the same direction, and that's a giant bear was chasing people. They found refuge on the rock, prayed to some great spirits, it shot it up in the sky, and the bear was scratching at the sides, and that's why there's all those marks down of it. But it was high enough so the bear couldn't get to them. In 1893, William Rogers and Willard Ripley climbed this using ladders, stacking ladders up a crack. That's insane. Those guys are bosses. That's a fun fact.
It is. Getting ready,
Noah,
prepping.
what are you about to do?
About to do some Wim Hof method.
Oh yeah,
Get her done.
Wim Hof. So we are going in to learn more about our opioid and cannabinoid systems and how to control our autonomic nervous system, and I'm sure we'll figure a lot more out when we're doing it. But we're gonna do a lot of breath work and jump in some ice baths with 1,000 other people. So pretty cool day.
Great day.
All right, last night we were over 10,000 feet at ancient bristlecone pine forest, and then we woke up this morning at Death Valley, which at its lowest point is 285 feet below sea level, so got two extremes there. Definitely a cool way to Wim Hof, both from high elevation down to low elevation. How this formed was two parallel plates. What what the plate's called?
Tectonic plates.
Tectonic plates, there we go. And they work almost like a seesaw, so one goes up and pushes the mountains a little bit higher, and you can see on the opposite side we're gonna dip a little bit lower, and that's how it got below sea level. It's not the lowest place in the world. China has that over 500 feet, but it is definitely the lowest in the America. Noah, the tree expert, let me know what these are all about.
These trees are ponderosa pine. You can tell by the long needle and big cone. And they're a low elevation tree that's at about 3,000 feet. And it meets with the grassland. And because it meets with the grassland, it has to be adapted to a higher fire frequency. And so natural selection has made it so they have thicker bark. And that allows for them to not get burned down by the fire in the grass when there is a fire. And so compared to a higher elevation forest, they burn more frequently but not as intensely because there's not as much of an understory, and it has more burns coming through, and trees at higher elevation are not adapted to the same fire frequency. And so natural selection has made it so they don't have to worry about fires as much, and so it's not selected on. So they're different, but when they burn much more intensely than a low elevation forest like this. And that's my fun fact.